This video is not related to skincare and this is not a cooking channel. But still I am doing this video. Yes, because you guys requested for it. It's not like I never used to cook. I used to cook, but in the last 1 year I fell in love with cooking. And I thought, why not? I mean, you are my virtual family and I do interact with so many of you and I feel connected, and so I thought of sharing some of the recipes which I tried. And I know many of you might unsubscribe from my channel, many of you might not like the idea of putting recipe videos on this channel, but I still hope that nobody does that. And yeah, this is the first series which I am creating with few of my recipes, and I hope I can continue if you all support me. So the first recipe will be a sambar recipe. This is a South Indian delicacy. It is fulfilling and loaded with vegetables. So yeah. The best part of sambar is you can put in all your vegetables of your choice. You can cut it in any shape and form and you are just ready to go with sambar. Put in your onion and tomatoes. You don't need any ginger or garlic for this recipe, and mandatorily you need the curry leaves and coriander leaves to impart that flavor. Always make use of the multiple stoves you have at your home. So while I'll be frying the vegetables, I'll be simultaneously pressure cooking the dal for around 2 whistles. I'll be making the paste of chili powder, sambar powder and tamarind in a bowl and keep it ready while my dal is getting ready and also my vegetables getting fried. So my vegetables have almost got fried. In between my dal is also done. So I'll be putting my bowl of rice, and I am telling you all these tips so that it is easy for you when you're cooking. So once the dal is done, I'll be putting all the vegetables inside, the fried vegetables inside the pressure cooker, and I'll be pressure cooking it for 2 more whistles. Now I'll be putting the tadka. So I'll mix in my curry leaves in the hot oil and mustard seeds, and then I'll put my ready-made masala and fry it for some time, and then I will pour the dal. This is perhaps one of the easiest recipes, and I resort to this whenever I am super busy. So this is dalia. I am taking 3/4 cup of dalia and mixing it with moong dal, and then I'll be washing it off. I am making this recipe very simple. If you want, you can add in your vegetables. And for this recipe particularly use ghee so as to impart that good flavor. So these are all the ingredients I would need. I would need a chili, ginger, some cumin seeds, ghee, and the dalia and the moong dal. I am really busy today. I have put in the chili and ginger, and now I'll be pouring in my dalia. There's some dried coriander leaves. You can sprinkle once this is done. I am taking some curd and jaggery as a side dish, and this jaggery is really good. I will try to link that down. Let's start off with the soup recipe. You can take any vegetables of your choice. I have taken carrot, capsicum, coriander leaves, beans, onion leaves and onion. For the recipe, you also need garlic for this recipe, which is not showcased here. And this is the mandatory thing which you need. This is the Urban Platter vegetable bouillon and broth, and this is one of the best soup powders I have ever tasted. I will try to link that below as well. And you can take some pepper powder, and just you have to fry in some butter, and then once it gets heated up, just pour in all the vegetables of your choice. Keep the capsicum at the end, and then keep your coriander leaves and the onion leaves to be sprinkled at the end. Prepare the broth with 1 spoon of this vegetable bouillon broth powder, and you don't need to additionally add some salt because that is loaded with salt. Now let's make the cheese chili bread. For this you would need coriander leaves, chili and capsicum. You would also need some butter for this recipe, and also you would need some processed cheese. Any cheese would do. Apart from that, you need some garlic for this recipe. Let's mix in all the ingredients together to a smooth paste and then put it over the bread, and later you have to just heat it on the frying pan for around some 10 minutes on a low flame, and then your cheese chili bread will be ready. So that was all about today's video. I hope you really enjoyed this video, and if you have enjoyed it, please don't forget to like it and also comment down below. Also, if you have disliked it, you can dislike. See you in my next video. Till then, Merry Christmas and enjoy your holidays.